The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town.
Because I've got Salah. No, I didn't get that trade through last week with you. I know. Did you listen to that?
I did, yeah.
Oh my God.
I was close.
Okay, what do
be
you
good.
think about that trade?
I thought it was spicy.
Okay, remind me what the trade was. It was Salah.
So it's Salah and Alcaraz, like City
Alvarez.
Alvarez, sorry.
Alvarez. God, I was like Alcaraz.
Sorry.
That guy's
No,
a tennis player.
I've got Alcaraz on my mind because of like his goal this week against Southampton.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
about the prison in
No,
the
no,
Zambrand.
Okay, but you're still saying Alcaraz.
Yeah.
It's Alvarez.
Alvarez
Yeah, oh my God. He's
For
going to new heights like just
Nketiah?
saying the wrong name.
and Foden,
Or, yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
But I was
Foden.
getting Salah.
You were getting
Oh,
Salah.
baby. And when I saw him score, I was like, no.
I was really hoping you did the trade just to listening in. I was so excited.
Were you?
Yeah, I was excited. I was like,
Was it suspenseful?
it was.
Oh, wow.
Look, it was the Jesus factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming back too soon.
Well, that was the thing. I knew he was.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there going, don't
You were
look,
trying to
Mum.
rape me?
Yeah, I was trying to rape you hard.
But is there that small,
on the pod.
But is that small part we go, will he keep his spot? Because he's been playing well.
That's true.
He's been playing all right.
Yeah.
I don't think Jesus will be, pushed straight back in. It might be a game or two once he's fit. But yeah. Anyway, boys, how are we?
Yeah,
We're back.
I'm good.
Liverpool won. That's what all that shit was
That's all
about.
that
In
matters.
case you're wondering.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you
a
guys
nice
look
change.
rested,
2-0.
nice and coloured from
Yeah, we
a bit
did.
of beach time, maybe.
Yeah, we hung out. A little romantic holiday, just me and
very
Nito.
romantic.
Oh, and our partners. But
Yeah.
I mean,
But we slept in the same bed as each other.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
hoped so.
there was no AC either. Like it was getting sticky. in there.
Sticky like Charlene's birthday. Who was the birthday girl?
You're the birthday girl. Speaking of which, it was Kelly's birthday. That's why we're there. My partner's birthday. So yeah, we didn't sing her in that song, but
Shout out Famalam.
Famalam. But yeah, no, good time. It was a good time. Yeah, so let's get to our points this week. I don't
So,
think I'm doing the best.
We're recording this pre-Man City versus Arsenal, just for all the listeners.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we
And I've
haven't
got
those.
Haaland. So
Yeah, I've got Mahrez. He's a lot better in form these days, actually.
Oh, God.
FYI.
Oh,
Look, I'm on
God.
45 points. Am I starting or what?
No, mate. I'm starting at 25.
I crushed you.
It's a bad week. It's a
Wait,
bad
hang on.
week.
I haven't seen mine yet.
I'm crushed.
I'm on 25 too.
All right, you can go first.
Me? Okay. Okay, so here we go. I've
Big
got
one.
nothing going on. I've got Robertson with a clean sheet, which was a shock to everyone. Nearly didn't start him. Followed the same suit there with benching Gakpo. Gakpo's sitting on my bench with 8 points, which is a real
Gackers.
fucking kick in
Oh,
the
is he going
sack.
to come on?
Look, I've got Lewis is my only chance, the Man City defender, and he basically plays once every fucking
Pep, you're
So
gonna get
I reckon
fucked.
I'm going to get fucked
You're
by
gonna get
that.
I
fucked.
really hope
Or he'll
so.
come on in the last 20 minutes or some bullshit.
He better.
But yeah, I'm not seeing any other way out of that. So yeah, I'm pretty fucked there. Anyway, yeah, no other points.
Okay.
Haaland.
savage.
Haaland with
A little assist.
an assist.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Hito.
Not too much to say from my team. I've got an assist from Saka, goal from Barnes, and I've got Trent coming off my bench because Wilson's injured with 6 points. And then I've got the Saliba, Saka, and Odegaard trio to play
go.
again.
Fuck off,
So,
dude.
The diamond formation.
Hoping- yeah,
Some call it the flying V.
they do.
Yeah.
I don't.
So it's me
We'll
last,
see.
which kind of is a bit of a throwback to 21, 22.
It's been a while.
You know, where I'm always going last.
Yeah.
Look,
Dropping
let's
down
just-
the ranks.
Let's just live in the moment.
I've got 2 double-digit hauls. Salah, Mahrez. Mahrez still to come for more.
He'll be.
And
He'll get ready. He'll get
the
ready.
main
Foden will
man,
come on.
Allison, with a clean sheet. Very
Wow.
rare.
That is a rude shock.
Yeah.
I have to say, I was pretty shocked when I saw Robbo with that clean sheet. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, did I play him? Because I couldn't remember. I thought I benched him. I thought I benched him for Sterling, who's fucking injured again.
And yeah, just to round it up, I got a little cheeky assist from Bowen
Oh, yeah.
against Chelsea. Yeah.
Can't believe you play him this week.
Mate, he was in my team.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, not bad, boys. I'm feeling the heat from you lads. I think Hito will take me this week. I think I'm dropping down to third. But
I
that'll
think-
just leave me in a perfect waiver wire position.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm
There's a
currently
few
2
waivers
behind
out
you.
there.
You're 2 behind me.
right
Oh,
now.
I'm screwed, dude.
Yeah.
Unless like Haaland comes on, scores like a bajillion goals, which sounds very unlikely. I'm in trouble. All right, let's move on because that shit's boring me. And I'm hungry.
Let's
And
do
it's
it.
time for some snack chat. Hito's on snack
Let's do
chat
it.
this week. What's up?
Yeah, he
So
dogged us
ready to go.
last week.
Yeah, well, that's the issue. I mean, if it's some sort of baked good that he's had for like a week
Yeah,
and it's
we're
all
getting
stale, I'm gonna be
crispy
pissed.
cream bums or something.
No, you're
Oh, here
getting
crunching.
something delicious.
Oh, okay.
Nutella.
Oh,
biscuits.
whoa.
I have not seen this.
Whoa. What is that?
Crack into them, boys.
Okay. Well, you know what
They look
you
delicious.
missed? You missed quite a big snack.
It sounded good.
Possibly the best rated snack of the year. Those honey almonds, the honey buttered almond.
Dude, they were incredible.
Because they
sounded
were a
good.
real underdog. Like we look
Yeah.
at the packet, you're like, I don't know.
I thought they were
man.
going to be bad.
Yeah, they'd like, real weird vibes.
Yeah.
They were delicious. Okay, here we go.
Oh my
Tell me
God.
what you think.
What's it called? A Nutella biscuit.
Dude, I'm liking
it's
it.
a very circly biscuit. Looks like kind of a, what do you call those meat rolls? Can't even remember.
Oh my
The spirals. The
God. Oh my God.
look good.
It hits late. The Nutella hits late. It's beautiful.
Mm. I was like, oh, they should have filled this with Nutella. And then I was like, oh, it is.
Yeah, now my mouth is stuck together.
Okay, like, I hate you because I'm definitely going to eat more than one on my diet. Oh my God.
It's
These
dangerous.
are amazing.
Dangerous snack.
Yeah,
I sometimes just sit there with a jar of
9.3.
Nutella.
9.3.
9.3.
Oh,
That
coming
beats
back
that
with
beat
a
last
bang.
week. I said 9.1 for my own.
Yeah, 9.5.
Good. Oh,
Wow.
dang, baby.
I'm a massive biscuit and Nutella guy.
I
There you go.
love Nutella.
I sit there with jars.
Do you have those like pizzas with Nutella on it where they've got
Yeah.
like either
Oh,
banana or
that's
strawberries on
dangerous.
top? Mm.
My favorite thing are
Fucking
just
good.
the little tubs of Nutella that you get.
Yeah, dude.
And you
in
do that to
school.
ration, but then you eat like 12 and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, well, I should have just bought the jar.
I don't even bother with the rationing. I just get a jar.
And
All
then
right.
to round it out with the drink,
What have you paired
we're
this
going
Oh my God, he bought beer.
Calaverita Cerveza.
Calaverita Cerveza. I have never seen that shit.
with? Me either.
Okay, I'm interested.
Me too.
I'm like nervous. It's like some 0% alcohol shit.
Bottled in Guatemala.
Oh, they don't
Okay.
make, they
They're
don't
not
make
0%.
0%. Yeah. This is legit shit.
I don't know if they're twisties or not, so
All right.
crack them open. And I've also got lime.
They're not.
'Cause
Oh,
they
we got
look,
lime.
They look like they
yeah,
would go
I
well
need the
with
bottle
lime.
opener. All right.
Ooh.
So while I'm doing this,
Who's the birthday girl?
yeah.
I'm the birthday.
so look, while the boys are opening it, we've got quite a nice label here. We're looking at
It's very
a
cool, like
1.2
Day of, the,
standard drinks. Looks like a session beer.
Day of the Dead kind of vibe design on
Yeah,
the bottle,
it's pretty
right?
cool,
With the
actually.
skull and all
Yeah.
the flowers.
I'm just gonna try sipping mine without the lime.
It's very Frida Kahlo, this whole.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think Miles will like it.
Is it like a?
That's a session right there.
Oh
Look,
my God, I love it. This is the best drink that you've brought.
I thought you'd like
I'm
it.
so
Yeah.
happy you brought us a beer. Okay.
I could
I
drink.
had to make up
a
for
lot of
missing
them.
out last week.
Like
Yeah, you
8.
did.
I could.
You
like,
could drink 8. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I could too. It's like water. I
Yeah.
think it's a little too light for me. I think I'm gonna give it it's
Too light.
6.7.
I'll give it an 8.8.
That seems like it's a
it's-
very Miles beer.
It's a decent alcohol content and it's really light, and I'm not going to feel bloated after like
Yeah.
10 of them.
Love it.
I
Yeah.
love that. That's it. Factor. He's like, oh, only with 10. Okay. While the boys are taking a little Insta shot there, let's get into it. So we haven't really reviewed how we do this pod in a while. So for anyone new out there who's just catching up, we kind of like to highlight our favorite games of the week. Potentially, that might just be big results, but it's also a lot to do with the players that perform well fantasy wise. And this week we're going to go straight into Liverpool. And we haven't talked about them much at all this season. Like,
No, definitely not this year.
not in the highlights.
We've
I
been
mean,
happily skipping over them.
well, they've been a lot in the drop section.
So, Hito, tell us.
Drop a hole.
What was the difference? What has made the difference here?
That's a very good question.
Mm.
It did look a lot more like the old Liverpool. It was a lot cleaner in terms of quick 1-2s, moving the ball around, winning the ball in midfield, but some new faces as well.
Yeah.
Back from injury.
Yeah.
is
So
really
who was
helpful.
back from injury in this game?
So we had Firmino come off the bench and Jota.
Hmm.
VVD was on the bench but didn't come on. So
Yeah.
some new faces there.
I saw that. Well, yeah, old new faces. Yeah.
Old
And
new
who's
faces.
this 18-year-old kid?
Yeah, Biochick.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
played left mid or something, right mid.
Yeah, he's playing in the mid. He's been one of our shining lights at the moment.
Mate.
And people are saying, I don't know if it's just because everyone else has been so shit, he looks good, or if he's actually good. But yeah, 18-year-old youngster.
He looked really impressive.
Yeah, skinny little boy, but he's Yeah, doing really well. And he
Harvey
was
had
really
a good game, I thought.
Yeah, came off and came onto the bench. Sorry, and looked really good.
I think that team's just going to fill out a bit now. Like you guys have been kind of bare bones, like a bit like Chelsea was having those problems too. Bare bones for a while. Now I'm starting to see Firmino back, and he had a great run for a while there. VVD, hopefully marshalling that defense again, getting things back together there. Just feels like maybe there'll be a swing towards the end of the season. Like I just had this feeling like at some point it's got to break, and maybe this is it.
This is the big question now. Is it just a nice, win and a blip just because of how Everton have been performing despite their win over Arsenal last week? They've been dreadful. So is it just a one-off because it's the derby, or will it change moving forward, and will the assets become a lot more appealing for everyone who's held or potentially options to pick up?
Well, besides from this week, you got Newcastle, but then the fixtures looked really good. We got Palace, Wolves, goes United, but then Bournemouth, Fulham. They're quite favourable.
Yeah, well, there's a double game week in there too.
There is.
I think it's a perfect time to punt. I mean, not that Liverpool is a punt at the moment, I guess.
But people could have got really frustrated with a lot of players and dropped, or
I would say maybe VVD is available, maybe Firmino too. I think he's actually back a little early.
And maybe Jota?
Yeah.
someone might, in the really deep leagues, people might have been holding.
Yeah.
I know I've been holding.
How deep
but,
is our league? 7.
Yeah,
But some people might have been
But you're
a
still
lot
been
more
okay.
flimsy with it.
Yeah, I'd be a bit hesitant on Jota. Just like, I guess you've got to pull the trigger. But in my mind, I'm like, it's going to take time. He's been out for so long.
Oh, it definitely will.
Like I don't think he's going to be just scoring goals.
It's your third striker pickup.
But it is a striker position, so usually
They're
you do
so
have a
hard
swinging
to-
position.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's pretty punty. That is punty, but I mean, you never know. One
With
injury.
that, you got to get on early. As soon as, if it is the swing of Liverpool coming good, you're going to miss that really
That's what
quickly.
I'm thinking.
Okay, so let's say in 4 game weeks time, when these players are pretty much kind of back integrated in the team, what does the starting lineup look like to you?
I guess it depends. I think he really still likes Darwin. I don't know how they're going to work with Jota coming back in. So it could potentially be, I think Gakpo will probably be the one that drops out.
Really?
I
Gackers.
think he'll prefer Darwin and Jota. And it looked like Darwin was on the left most of the time this game, but Jota can play on the left wing.
Do you think Bobby starts?
I think in a preferential, it would be Jota, but Bobby's obviously had a lot more form this season, and Jota's been out the whole season. So
Firmino
game
gives
time.
something completely different.
He
too.
does.
And gives a lot to what your old style was before this whole Nunez kind of.
And with him up front, you have to play Nunez on the wing, whereas Jota could play on the wing too. So Bobby restricts where Darwin can go.
But what about Nunez's form, man?
It's not been great. He got the assist this week.
Yeah, but he's in like really high expected goals every week.
Oh,
and then
he
he's
is,
just
yeah.
finishing is terrible.
100, and that's what's potentially going to keep him out if these guys come back and look good.
Yeah.
For all we know, it could be Jota on the left, Firmino at the middle, Salah right. Like there's so many bodies up
What
there
I'm not
now.
hearing is Gakpo though. That's for sure. I'm a Gakpo owner.
I'm surprised in that because I think Gakpo brings something that Liverpool just haven't had for the majority of the season.
Well, he's definitely a very different player. He's not an old school winger by
No.
for sure.
Yeah.
But there's now so many options and so many people either not in form or just coming back from injury. It's a massive question mark. So you just got to maybe take a punt on what you can get and hope that you come out right, because no one can predict what that's going to look like.
From what you're saying to me, like, and as a Gakpo owner, I'm kind of just there going, I'm just going to wait. And as soon as he kind of gets dropped for 2 games, he's gone.
Oh
to
yeah,
me.
I wouldn't
Because
be
he's not
dropping
done
now.
enough.
I wouldn't be dropping now thinking, it's over. But
That goal came at a
gotta
good
be ready.
time.
It did.
But he has been missing big chances ever since he came, right? I mean, like you've probably watched every game, Heat.
Yeah.
I just feel like every time I see him, I'm like, fuck, miss chance.
Yeah.
Like it's like watching fucking Nunez. But he finally scored this week. And apparently, I mean, from what I saw, I didn't get to watch the whole game. He looked really good after he scored the goal, like a massive boost of confidence or
Yeah,
something.
and he had
was
a
playing
really good headed
well.
chance.
Yeah, that
too,
was early
which-
miss. That was before the goal. I was
Yeah.
like, fucking should have scored that.
But that's all that first confidence. You never know what the tap in will do to his confidence.
Yeah.
sometimes people need just one goal, but yeah, it's a lot of question marks, to be honest. It's going to be, some people are just going to come out good and some going to come out bad. And it's really hard to make an educated guess right now.
Well, he fucking couldn't miss that tap in, could he? So I was a bit like, I was just like, you can't fucking miss that, can you, buddy? Like, Jesus.
Trent's hustle. I've never seen Trent run that fast in my life.
Oh, really?
To get round the wing.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that was a nice ball. Yeah.
And that's what we've been missing this season.
Yeah.
He's really been lazy on those runs, and unfortunately didn't get the fucking assist because it deflected through.
So did we talk about, just quickly, the other goal? That counter goal.
Dude,
Oh,
how
we
quick is
have to.
Darwin at his feet with the ball?
I know, yeah, he's very quick, but he started from inside the like
box.
his own penalty box.
Yeah. Gave it to Salah.
Lay
Got it back.
Yeah, got it back, but basically got it back with 3/4 of the pitch left to play. Fuck me. And then he just put it afterwards and put in an amazing ball.
And then Pickford got drawn to Gakpo because
He was in that, it was that perfect thing where the ball puts it on the edge of the 18. So
yeah. And there's
Pickford's in no man's land of like, do I stay on my line? Do I come out to block?
Oh, he fucked that too.
He
though.
did fuck it too. But you
Okay,
can
wait,
see
I got a
that
good
positioning
question.
though, because you don't know where do you stay and try and cut off the cross, or do you?
yeah, you can't. You're dead.
Yeah.
At that point.
I've got a good question.
Hit us.
Nunez.
Yeah.
A lot of players coming back in, maybe some form coming back to the team. He just seems to be very involved, very like a part of it lately, but obviously his form is not good. He's not scoring goals.
Yeah.
If you were to take a punt, do you think you could get him pretty low value right now
I think so.
from the owner, from the Nunez owner? And I know it's kind of been very difficult to predict when Liverpool are going to play well, and there's all these other factors going on, but is he worth taking a punt if you guys go hot?
Mate, if you can get him for bargain basement prices, then
I love
Bargain bins.
I mean, look, like if you're not giving up too much to get him, I don't even think it's a punt. I think it's
Yeah.
just a good trade.
If you're picking him up with how to lose a guy in 10 days out of the bargain bin, like,
Yeah.
you know, you're taking him.
Yeah.
Oh, I was trying to look up who owns him in our league. I was just trying to think like, you know.
No, he's dropped. He got dropped last
Oh,
week.
did he?
He dropped him for Bobby.
Oh, really? Firmino took the punt.
Who was it?
Bobby.
Bobby picked up Bobby.
Bobby picked up Bobby. Yeah.
Oh, he
There you
punted
go.
early.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, boys. Just got to add someone to my watch list.
It's already in line. so-
Mate, fuck off. Mate, you got
Can you
the
beat me
worst-
this week?
You got the worst option though.
I don't think.
How close are you in points to me? You must be close.
I mean, if Mahrez continues doing what he does,
Mate, you've already played Haaland. You can't bench him from here.
actually, I could.
I'm 15 points away.
Oh, but I'd have to drop fucking Mitro or Nketiah or Haaland.
You just dropped Nketiah.
Yeah, I guess
Easy.
so. Yeah, all right.
Spicy.
All right, we should move on, boys. That was fun. It was actually nice to talk about Liverpool for a change. All right, let's go to a game with some goals here.
Just a couple of goals.
Leicester beating Tottenham 4-1.
Wow.
And I was quoting the amount of goals they've scored last week was just 6 in the last 2. Now it's fucking 10 in the last 3.
Rip, Dobbo, rip.
They are fucking scoring goals for real.
I don't know where this has come from because they looked like if it continued on, they were going down and down the table.
But remember at the start of the season, they were a bit like that. And then all of a sudden, they just went boom, hit form. And then they looked really good for a time, right? Before the World Cup, they
Do you
were
know what's
looking really
changed?
good.
Harry Sutos joined.
Oh,
Aussie.
Oh, the Sutar
They got some
fan.
Aussie. They got
the
some
Scottish
Aussie
Aussie. I got to come up with a bit of
I don't know
name than
how
that.
you. I don't know how you're going to blend those two accents. That's a very tricky.
Yeah. Well, look, let's talk about the Mendy goal first.
Goal of the season.
It is, right? Oh, my
hell.
God.
From a defensive midfielder, what a fucking.
I didn't think he had the angle there. Like, I thought he was too wide to actually even have a chance.
It was definitely one of those ones where like I saw the goal and I feverishly start typing in his name like, who the fuck is this guy?
Did they just sign him?
Yeah, exactly. Do
Like,
all
oh
the
no,
research,
he's just
like,
been playing
No, he's
base
been
at
there
the-
for ages. I think they picked him up when they sold Kante to Chelsea.
Oh my
That's how long he's been
God.
there, yeah. He was the next Kante.
So not a pickup?
No, definitely not a pickup. But another person who is definitely a pickup who should be on the top of a lot of waivers is Kalichi.
Kalichi.
Like,
We said to
I
jump
am
on him a couple of weeks ago, and I'm so mad at myself.
Me
I could have
too,
done it
me
this
too.
week.
Me too,
And I
man.
just slipped.
I'm hating having 3 good strikers. It's killing me. There's actually good strikers this year, and I'm sitting there on 3. I'm like, and Mitro's kind of gone quiet.
Yeah, and we know what Kalichi
Kills
brings
me.
to the team. Like, it's not just goals. Like, he's got so many assists
the
in him.
swagger of his movement to lay off for Barnes for his one that was
To Maddo?
disallowed.
Oh, the
Yeah.
disallowed one. Yeah.
Like
that.
just the little, you're like, has this dude been playing all season?
Yeah.
Like it just had that.
Yeah.
He
He's
is
calm,
swagger.
cool, collected.
He looks like he did that time he went hot.
Yeah.
I know it's early,
I know, man.
but I'm excited.
dude, Kalichi just
Who do I
gives me
pick up?
goosebumps.
Kalichi or fucking Nunes?
I think they're both good options. I've got them both sitting on my waivers. I'm not going to tell you who's my number one.
There's too many people actually paying attention in our league this year. There actually is though.
Yeah, it's
It's probably the most I've
annoying.
ever seen people pay attention. Like I'm like, fuck. Anyway, well, yeah, that was pretty nice goal there. Okay, let's talk. Oh, Maddo's finish was nice. That was off that
Oh.
in Archo
How
assist.
good was the win from defense? I think it might have been Wes Faust.
straight in
That tackle. And
Woot.
it went, Woot.
the
Faust.
double
Yeah.
own goal scorer?
Yeah. And it went powering on to Kalichi, who turns and then runs and lays it off to Maddo. What a tackle.
Yeah, brilliant.
So-
Very nice.
I want to talk about their fixtures but do they even matter? Because they've just done that to Tottenham, and
I don't think they do.
so it's United, then
Yeah.
Arsenal, but then
Then
it's-
by, oh no, not by week.
and then Southampton, Chelsea, Brentford, Palace, like Bournemouth. I mean, look, I don't even know if we need to look at fixtures to determine if we're going to pick up a Leicester player, because I think that they're just playing.
I just think plenty of people would have done that last week with Kalechi
Yeah.
or Barnes or someone like that. You know, for us, those guys were available in our league and gone, fuck, the fixtures aren't great.
Mm.
Do I really want to drop someone for them? And they're fucking scoring like crazy. I think they've all picked
You got to go for the goals form.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Tete, Barnes, Kalechi, they're hot property.
Yeah. And Maddo's probably not dropped.
Well,
so,
yeah, Meadow. Yeah, Meadows. Fucking, yeah, he's done. Yeah, well, I think that's what we have to say there.
That's it.
I mean, other than those two very cool finishes, Kalechi's finish was so nice, bottom left corner, and then Barnes almost mirroring it on the other side
rolling it to
and
the-
just
into
rolling
the
it in,
post.
probably even from further out.
And Barnes with the disallowed goal, which was so minute.
I know.
So,
I'm actually not
basically
sure that
two-
was offside.
I know I didn't look at, but that's some serious form from him at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. I just think like he's another guy. When he goes hot, he goes hot.
Yeah, and he's had those runs this season too.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk Fulham, Nottingham Forest. Fulham won 2-0.
I was really impressed with Fulham
Yeah.
because Forest have been in good form at the moment, particularly defensively.
They have.
They were all over them.
Fulham's just been all over everyone. I'm so impressed with them.
Well,
I
they
know,
kind
I
of
am
dropped off
too.
a little bit with Mitro's goals drying up. They've kind of not been. They've now kept 2 cleanies in a row, but they
Yeah,
kind
the
of,
goals aren't coming as much, but I think as a team they're playing still very well. And for someone for a team that's only just promoted, you know,
yeah,
you got to respect that.
oh, 100%. And I think I've got to almost do it again. Goal of the season.
Oh,
from Willian.
Well, yeah, that was a very
That
nice.
selling the player with his cutback. He slides, gets him out of the way. Left foot, weak foot, mind you.
Yeah.
Top bins, baby.
That was a juicy goal.
That was.
I don't think I've
Fucking
ever
sexy.
seen Willian play this good, and I watched him for 7 years in a Chelsea shirt. Like,
ripening like a good old bottle of wine, isn't he, with age?
a good old bottle.
seriously,
Good
usually
ball
he would
around.
just do what Whitey said, he'd just run down the wing
Yeah.
and then just do some stupid cross.
Yeah,
like,
no.
But now he's cutting in.
He's cutting
doing
in and
everything.
shooting. Come on, mate. Where did this go?
He's finding
He
good balls.
honestly, I only just saw the highlights for this one, but every highlight, every second one had him in it.
Yeah.
I know.
It was just him either putting a cross in, hitting the post, laying off to someone who should have scored with his little dribble.
Oh god, Mitro's killing me, man.
he could have had
He's
two
killing me.
and 1, like easy this game.
Well, look, he's got a calf injury after that game. Look,
Pushed
and the
it too
thing
hard.
is, the points from him are kind of like there was a big gap of blanks over the last kind of like 3 game weeks until this one. Obviously 9, and prior to that it was 9 and 6. You know, he was on a good little run from game week 17 to 19, but he did go cold. But look, he's come good there. Let's talk fixtures.
Yeah, they've got
Brighton, Wolves, Brentford, Arsenal, Liverpool.
A little bit tricky.
That's
interesting.
little bit tricky.
Well, it's
yeah.
okay. It is.
Even Wolves have started to look a little better. You know, it's not going to be what it was with them, I don't
Yeah.
think. Brentford are in amazing form. Brighton obviously are too.
But Brentford
Arsenal-
like just kind of a bit off and on sometimes. You can catch Brentford out.
yeah. But afterwards, guys,
Yeah, then
Bournemouth, West Ham, Everton, Leeds, Villa.
I think that's a
like-
real Fulham juice spot there.
Yeah.
You go hard on.
They're like going to be looking at top 4.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, this is our run.
Yeah,
100%.
true.
15 points from 5.
Not far away.
And then they
Let's do
only
it.
see really City in there, and then it goes Leicester, Southampton, Palace, United. Like their run in home is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
look,
juicy.
it's going to be a little rough couple of weeks. If you think you can hold Willian, maybe even bench him in some of the bad fixtures, I think he's worth a punt.
Yeah. Shout out to Alexia, Fulham fan that I know.
Oh, yeah?
He's flying.
Okay, so what was the other goal in this game?
Solomon off the bench.
Solomon.
Yeah, he's a bit of a bench. He's only come on, I think, the last 3 games, and he was basically been quiet since the start of the season where he came on a bit.
Yeah, well, I heard some weird quote saying, like, he said something about 2022 is the worst year of his life or something.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
I think
yeah,
he's been at hard times lately. I think
Right.
some injuries and
I think he
other-
moved from Shakhtar as well.
Oh, that's right. He's from
Yeah.
Ukraine. Yeah, that's right.
Family. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So anyway, he's had a pretty hard time. So who knows? Maybe
maybe this is 2023. Shout out
be
to
interesting.
Solomon.
good
I hope
stuff
the-
for the year. Hope
Last,
things get
last
better.
year he had
yeah.
26 games total, 4 goals in the Ukraine league.
So sorry, say those
26 games across all comps and 4 goals.
Okay, so he's not a prolific.
Not
scorer.
a huge prolific.
I
but
might hit him up on socials.
Yeah.
You know,
reach
get another
out
fan of the pod.
Yeah, love it.
We
as
got
well.
got a few big fans. Paddy
Yeah.
B.
Yeah, tell Ben
JWP.
Mee. Tell Ben Mee to reach out. He's a fucking approachable
Ben Mee,
bloke. He's
yeah.
an approachable guy.
Yeah, he is approachable.
Okay, let's move on. I want to talk about Wolves, which I didn't think I'd say.
Surprising. I
I mean,
know.
Liverpool and Wolves, same week.
Let's do it.
I think it just, before we jump into Wolves, I think it really sums up how bad Southampton are going. The fact they basically have an extra man for nearly the whole game.
Yeah.
What, about 2/3 of it, 3/4
Yeah.
of it, and they still lose.
I actually forgot.
their
Yeah.
first,
I forgot.
their first half an hour, they looked awesome.
Oh, they did.
Like they looked like a brand new
Yeah.
Southampton.
It's like they lost the man for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah.
It threw them off.
It can be strange. Like, it can be difficult to play a team with 10 men,
yeah,
for sure, because they sit
yeah.
down, they just
But it
hunker
wasn't just
down
that
and-
though. Wolves were like attacking
Yeah.
in their half. It wasn't like they couldn't break them down. But anyway, Wolves did well to, come back from that.
Okay,
So let's talk about Wolves.
Yeah, let's talk assets.
So Adama,
Yeah.
he got the assist.
Adama Traore.
Yeah.
Let's just confirm.
2
that
assists
his
in a
name is
row.
Adama.
2 assists. He's starting to get a bit of form.
But like, if you look at his minutes, I had a peek at him today.
What a horrendous goal that was, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was the
shocking.
most disgusting thing I've ever
Bednarek
seen.
is the king of OGs.
Oh yeah,
Like,
He's such
remember
a
when he
klutz.
got like 3 in a game, or was it 2?
but of course that's
I'm
the
not
way
surprised.
fucking Adama gets like it is
A goal.
Yeah, a goal,
Or
basically.
goal, yeah.
yeah. It's like it goes in, but like off him, he can't finish for shit. But looking at his minutes, man, it's so weird. From like game week 17, it's like gets 30 minutes, and then he's got like 18, 19, he gets 45 minutes exactly. So he's pulled off at halftime or comes on at halftime. And then gets 17 minutes and then gets the same 45, 48, 45. He never gets fucking more than half a
That's
game.
as long as he can run around with all those
New
muscles.
manager, maybe just like giving everyone a bit of a run.
No, that's
Maybe.
weird. Pulling someone off at halftime
Well, they haven't had a
or putting him
great-
on at halftime. I
When
don't
did-
know what it is.
when did
Is
the-
he starting?
The manager started.
Oh, I can't even remember. now.
Lopetegui?
Yeah, was it about
Is that how you say his name?
6 weeks ago or something? wasn't
Yeah, it's recent. But
it? 2 months. Yeah.
I just don't think he's a pickup based on those minutes.
What about Costa?
Yeah,
Diego.
I did see that.
Is he
Diego.
gonna have his moment? Is he
Oh,
gonna have
Doesn't
his
feel like it.
like just one little run.
Yeah, just a little.
I don't know though, man. I'm way too hesitant on him. You know,
No,
he's
could-
not really done anything this season. He's on
It
11
could be a good
points.
fixture, Bournemouth.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't scored a goal this
No,
season.
he hasn't scored, but he's got to score.
he's been-
Come on, he's got to score before the end of the game, the season.
Yeah, well, maybe they're getting better now. Look, he's only really got 31 minutes. Is he just back from injury? Is that what it is?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
So, look, they're probably going to start him eventually. And Huang is out at the moment.
Wangstar.
So the competition's down. I don't know. Maybe if you're
There's a lot of
desperate for an
injuries.
extra striker. But yeah, I don't know. Like Neves is obviously high up there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at our league here. The only owned player is Sarr from the whole entire Wolves team. Neves is on 79 points, which actually isn't too bad.
5 goals, 1 goal since the World Cup.
Yeah.
I think he's on pens, isn't he? That's where he gets a lot of those 5.
Okay, I was
believe.
wondering that.
The one against Liverpool was in open play.
Yeah.
I can't remember where the other ones came from.
I'm pretty sure he's on pens.
Yeah.
I think him and Jimenez do it, but Jimenez has been like out for
Yeah, that's
ages.
fair. I think, though, a good discussion point for us boys is they've got a double next week. So they've got Bournemouth this week.
So
then
game
they've
week
got Fulham,
25.
Liverpool.
So
Fulham,
they've got
Liverpool.
Fulham. Yeah, exactly. So I guess, again, we like to say when there's a double coming up, it's a good time to take a punt.
Preload now this game week before people panic and go, oh shit, it's a double this
Yeah,
week.
exactly.
But can I just cool your horses? It's a Wolves double against Fulham and Liverpool. And I don't know.
We don't know what we're going to get against Liverpool. Fulham, they're a mixed bag too. I know we're just singing their praises.
They just beat us 3-0.
yeah.
If I'm picking anywhere, I'm picking defense.
Really?
They've got 2 clean sheets in the last 4 games, and they only conceded 1 against Southampton.
Yeah, it looks like that has gotten a bit shored up. I don't know. What do you guys think about Yao Gomez? New guy.
Yeah, like the game winner.
Yeah, so on his debut, nice finish on the volley.
Look, he hasn't scored a lot of goals last year playing in the Argentinian league.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's only got 2 goals.
How many
Oh, sorry,
assists?
in the Brazilian league, Copa de Brazil, he scored 2 goals,
Is he assist boy? Is he an assist man?
2 assists.
Wow.
From 63 appearances last season, 2 goals, 2 assists.
He's meant to be some sort of like Brazilian
Prodigy.
prodigy, but they only
Maybe.
paid 15 million for him.
Well,
so he must be just like
I
a
mean,
Wolves kind of level prodigy.
yeah.
Well, same on the other side. Like, I know we're not talking about Southampton, but this Carlos Alcaraz, who scored the first goal in the
Yeah.
game, like he looks really good. And I'm pretty sure that he just came in the last
He did.
month or so.
Yeah, so he was the one I got mixed up with. He's the Argentinian, and he,
Yeah.
in 42 appearances last year, 9 goals, 2 assists.
Yeah, and he looked really good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Maybe one shining light out of Southampton's
Yeah,
fucking season.
that's the thing.
So just look at them. I was going through their minutes, like the players here. Like I don't know who is going to play each week. Like if you look at it in the last little while, like there's such inconsistency, especially with forward players. The only like guaranteed players are like Neves and Sarr and the defense. But if you look at go through the players like Adama and obviously a bunch of these names here, Mateus or what? Oh no, Mateus is
Nunez.
another one who's short up. Anyway, it's really mixed. Like there's no one that's just getting minutes and minutes and minutes. Like Yao Montinho, same again. He's getting 45, 30, 45.
There's not a lot of points and goals in that team. They've really struggled this year.
Yeah, I just don't know if we're getting overly excited after one.
I think you made a good point. A little defense pickup could be all right.
That's what I'd be playing. I wouldn't be touching anyone else unless the very deep league, someone probably has Neves
Yeah.
already. And maybe they might be holding a Dharma or Potence or something, but I'd just be trying to scrape up what you could maybe defensively.
All right, let's move on. I think we should move on to our stop, drop, and hold segment.
love it.
Yeah.
SDH in the house, y'all.
STH.
Wow.
Are we getting tattoos later?
I want to get it just above my crack. A little tramp stamp. SDH. People are like, what does that mean?
Stop,
Like,
drop, and hold.
you have no idea. Stop, drop, and hold. Maybe I'll put it on my front.
I feel like you need that on the.
Screw the ass.
I feel like you needed this on the boat the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Holding your number 2.
Oh, my
Stop, drop, and
God,
hold.
don't
Hold
even
it.
talk to me. Okay.
Yeah, no, we don't make toilet jokes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, highbrow.
All right. So just for our new listeners, Hato, can you just tell them what our segment Stop, Drop and Hold is all
First,
about?
we're saving your life here. Stop sleeping on these bitches.
These-
These people have gone past instant pickup. It's wake up, like we are doing this week with Inacho. All 3 of us. at
Yeah,
that
we're
moment.
panicking.
We're panicking.
Kalichi
Next
vibes.
drop. We're discussing who you're dropping or wanting to trade out of your team.
Mhm.
We're not saying drop, the big name, but we're concerned. And then hold is let's put pump the brakes, chill out. Maybe don't pull the trigger just yet.
Chill out.
Chill
People
out.
don't like being told to chill out, Hater.
chill the fuck out.
Okay, yeah, all right. I hated that. All right, let's get straight into our stops then. Ian Archer.
Yeah,
Obviously.
let's just mention him. We've spoken about him a lot. Just pick him up if he's available.
Next one. Hito.
Raya,
The keeper.
keeper, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Has some really good form at the moment, boys. He's got to that point where it's like, yeah, let's fucking stop sleeping on him. So let me bring it up real quick. So in the last 5 games, they've had last 4 games they've had 3 cleanies, and then this week he got bonus, so no cleanie. So he's had 5,
wouldn't he
10,
just be
7,
owned?
6. It would be, but we're talking about, like, you know, we've got to pay respect when someone's, you know,
Pay respect.
on our
Pay respect.
stop sleeping on them.
I guess
But
so. But
you
he's like
never
the
know.
second highest goalkeeper in the game.
But we got to call it out.
Okay, all right.
It's good form. It's
It's
good
the
form.
program.
And look,
We've gotta
if
call
you
it
need a
out.
keeper and you want to just mix it in with a trade, that could be a good option just to beef it up.
People might not care.
And you could be like grabbing someone that someone's not even playing, so they're not even seeing how good he is.
How
and
is
juice it up?
How is Allison the third highest keeper?
I got no idea.
How is that?
Oh, you know why? Because he's had 2 assists and he's had like
Oh.
2 penalty saves or something. I remember when I traded
yeah,
for him.
1 assist and 1 pen save, but he's had 10 bones.
10 bones.
So
That's a lot of bone.
Yeah, that's
And
because
6
Liverpool have
cleanies.
been letting have so many shots.
Oh, he's getting a lot of saves too. Fucking
Yeah, that
68
makes sense.
saves.
he's like
He's getting the most action of his
he's
life.
like the promoted keeper, you know?
yeah.
He's like Hendo. Like
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but he's like, yeah, exactly. But he's really good, so he actually does get saves. And like, fuck, how do we not see that coming?
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Ollie Watkins is our next
Should we
one.
say stop on Allison now?
Yeah.
Stop sleeping on Ali.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Ollie Watkins. Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's-
Yeah,
yeah. So
Again,
definitely own, but we've just got to give the, you know, pay the respect. This is also, you know, incentive for people to try and work a trade as well.
yeah,
But yeah, 3 game weeks in a row, 3 goals, and also an assist chucked in 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
double
7,
digit.
8, 11.
Yeah, he got 11.
And
Yeah.
his fixtures, you know, Arsenal, Everton, Palace, they're pretty good.
We
He's
love double
scored against
digits.
City, so he's scoring against everyone.
Yeah, he's scoring. Look, yeah, I definitely agree.
Put
I'd
respect.
trade for him.
Oh yeah.
Didn't you have him? Yeah, you dropped
I
him.
started the season with him. Yeah,
Yeah, he was quiet.
he's super quiet.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of like, I had Haaland, I had Mitro, and I was a bit like, oh, maybe I just want to swing, you know,
You are a swinger.
just throw the keys in the bowl. Okay, Estupian. Yeah, like
Estupiñán.
this is a fucking stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanted to call it out a couple of weeks ago, or we did call it out a couple of weeks ago as a
Yeah.
pickup. And yeah, just killing at the moment.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Like frothy.
Sites just crashed on me, but he's got some points.
He's got some
got some
points.
points.
Yeah, his numbers. Barnes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, we were like looking at the fixtures, I think, a couple of weeks ago. We weren't kind of like sure. I mean, Hito just fucking dropped him.
I
Right?
dropped him the week he scored the first goal.
Yeah. And then he's
and
gone
then
hot.
Picked him back up.
Oh, you got him back?
Yeah, I got him back.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
You got him last week?
Yeah. And
Oh.
I'm like sitting third on the table. I don't know how no one else fucking picked him up.
He was
but
like, it was him and Tete with only 2 in my waiver
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah, my mids are so stacked I couldn't do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, seriously.
All right.
I should have done
Speaking
Xhaka.
of Miles' midfield, let's talk drop. All right.
Do you reckon I should drop Xhaka, by the way? Just as a bit of a Xhaka chat.
Oh, hang on. I need to get some info up on Xhaka.
They got the double. Oh, no.
That's
more
why
double,
I kind of-
double ends this week.
I picked him up for this coming up.
Has it been cold?
He's been a little bit cold. That's why he became
this
available.
is a good trap. Is it drop or is he hold?
Yeah. Yeah, I like this.
So
He's
He got an
just ticking
assist
along,
like
eh?
4 weeks ago.
yeah. So it's 2 assists in like 10 weeks,
This is what
basically.
you kind of expect.
Maybe
from
8
him, right?
weks. Yeah,
Isn't this what you expect from this kind of player?
but
Like,
but
He's
he
getting
was,
decent creative
Yeah,
numbers and
he-
involvement.
he
but
really changed this season.
what's he sitting on? 83 points. Like, if you look around him, actually Hoiberg is outscoring him.
Yeah,
So-
but I prefer Xhaka than Hoiberg because I think Hoiberg is punching way above his weight.
He just keeps going though.
I know.
Dude. He's on 88 points. Like, I don't know.
yeah, and his form's really like, you know, he's got the same. Yeah, it's okay form, but just the 2.2, right? So I don't know. I wouldn't be too sad to see him if I could pick someone else up. That's
Yeah.
a bit of a punt.
Okay. Who are we dropping next?
So-
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we just got to throw out Bentancur just because he's got
sorry.
injured for the rest of the season. So if anyone has him and hasn't noticed, you can get rid of him.
Bentancur. Yeah.
Bentancur.
And
Yeah, I wanted to put Eze in there, boys.
Yeah.
Just having a look at some of his stats. Palace have not been.
Palace have been terrible. They started so well.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad. But yeah, he's literally not done anything since game week 18. Stop fucking pointing your BB at me. I'm mid talk.
my beer's empty. It's your week.
All right, I'll be beer bitch. Yeah, Eze hasn't scored since game week 18. Talk. I'll get this beer.
Yeah.
I just started eating a Nutella.
Look, like Palace have just really even Zaha, like they don't even have any kind of form or like goals in them. I've been kind of ignoring.
Yeah, look, yeah, Zaha, yeah, not being there's been a bit hard on him. Yeah,
They needed Connor to come back.
they needed that.
They needed
badly.
Gallagher.
They needed
Like
something.
if I owned, like he's got 3 goals and 3 assists all season. Like I'd be happy swinging that
That's a
play
drop.
and picking someone else.
No, I'm with you on that. Okay, what else have we got in our drop category? Anything else? Oh my
I wanted
goodness!
I wanted to bring this one back up, boys.
Dios mío.
I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, Martinelli,
He's really
and we were like, let's see what happens. And he's continued to underperform.
underperformed. And Trossard scored this week,
Yeah, Tross.
and has looked pretty good.
Yeah, came off the bench for Martinelli, scored.
He's barely getting 60 minutes.
So I actually know another guy that plays draft.
Oh God, I thought he was gonna I actually know Martinelli's second cousin, and he says he's gonna come good.
So
I thought you were going to say, I know
So
the
this
guy who
guy,
owns
shout-
Martinelli. And I
No,
was like,
shout
so
out-
do we do.
shout out to Dennis. He's crushing in his draft league. First time player as
Oh,
well.
love it.
And he had Martinelli and he made a trade, just a straight swap for Odegaard.
I like it.
Yeah. So at first I was
When,
like,
though?
it's still
When?
kind of- like a week ago.
Because Odie doesn't have a great amount of form either lately. So that's spicy.
Arsenal have gone cold, baby,
Dude,
and
That-
Ketia's not even in that far
that
for me.
Everton loss, I
Sucks.
think, like everyone's just waiting for an Arsenal blow up because you know what? We want the Arsenal fan TV. We just want it, man. Like,
want it
Yeah, I know I miss it.
Baby, come back.
I can't watch it.
No.
I haven't watched it all season, and that was like my top viewed thing on YouTube.
Dude,
last year.
their views.
That's why you
definitely
paid for
dropped.
premium YouTube,
it.
right? So you don't
I
have to watch
don't-
the ads. So you get straight to the banter.
I don't want ads to interrupt like Decoy and like whatever these other.
Your blood count must be real low this season.
Yeah, I mean that's why I've lost all my lingo.
blood. Yeah, like blood. Listen to me, blood.
Oh God,
Fucking fam.
It's like
blood.
the blood.
Get him
count.
out of the.
Oh yeah, okay, the
Get him
blood
out of
count.
this.
Blood.
BLUD.
Oh, sorry, blood. Yeah, blood. All right.
Get sticky in here.
Look. Yeah. What you say? Trade him away?
Yeah.
I feel like even now you're trading him
Too
away.
late.
Oh, yeah, maybe too late. Maybe too late. See what he does against City.
Yeah.
But it's too late. I
Their
think-
fixtures are amazing, and they've got the double again coming up.
As soon as
2 weeks'
Arsenal
time,
get beaten
but-
tomorrow morning, it is going to be dire for Arsenal.
Yeah, they've
like,
we've lost like 2 of the last 3.
I just don't think the mentality of that team can overcome having an 8-point lead and then losing it all.
Oh, it's such a
to
big
a team
ask.
like City.
Yeah.
Like
no.
it's just mentally like the kids are too young to
Okay,
go through that.
So, question: what happens if City come and win it, and then they get stripped of everything?
Oh, and then
Then-
Arsenal win anyway.
No. Then United win. Then
You think
United win.
United take over Arsenal.
Yes.
Oh.
United look hot, and they're only like 1 point behind City, guys.
And sorry, I think you're being too kind to United. I think Rashford looks hot. yeah. Like, Jesus, man.
Garnacho, he looks good,
Oh, he's looked great. I mean, I would.
but the fridge is back, boys.
The fridge.
Oh,
Harry Maguire got a
Fridge.
start.
Yeah, Varane didn't fucking start this week.
No.
But Varane's back.
But
Varane's over
Dalot,
the
Shaw, they look really good. Like, I think United are purring.
Yeah, they are.
Sancho could come alive.
I really like the loan of Sabitzer as well in midfield.
He's
Yes.
really tightened
He's
it
a
up.
really good player.
And what
And
about the
then Casemiro.
Weghorst?
Oh,
The
Sid Weghorst.
He almost got his first goal.
He got an assist.
No?
no. Oh God, I'm so sorry, Wegsy.
No.
I've just typed in Weg.
I've got him. Yes, he did get an assist.
Yeah, see, watch out, baby.
Ah.
Okay, so look, I don't know what the fuck we're talking about anymore. Martinelli trade. Look, we're done with that.
One more,
Bilva.
one more drop.
Bilva drop.
Bilva is a clear drop.
I dropped him ages ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people would have picked him up for the double. It's not worked out.
It's not working. It's
Not
it's
working.
you. It's
you.
not me.
It's him. It's not.
Yeah, I picked him up for the double and I
Yeah.
got fucked by it.
Yeah. You just got to
Yeah.
pull that
You
trigger.
know what, actually, who looked very involved in this last game for City on the opposite side of this is Gundogan.
Yeah, Gundi.
Gundi.
Remember when Gundy played in the 10 and killed it that season? Like 2
Yeah,
seasons ago?
yes. When
Oh my
KDB
Lord.
was injured. Oh my
Jesus.
Gundi.
That was a moment. That was
look,
a moment.
I'm just looking up the old Gund. He's got 67 points this season.
He didn't stop.
Or actually, he's a pickup.
Is he
I
a
think.
stop?
Yeah.
No,
tell
he's
us.
not a stop. I think he's a pickup.
What's the chat?
Look, Wolves 6 points, then 1 point didn't start against Tottenham, 7 points against Villa. So there's points there.
In the last
And he
four,
was
yeah.
very involved in this game. Like I was watching, I'm like, holy fuck. Like he was getting very far forward.
And he won him the league last year. Like he's such an impact player. Remember
True.
the last game?
He did,
They were
yeah.
2-0 down, and then he came on,
Don't remind
changed the
me.
whole game. Yeah, we were watching together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was the worst.
yeah. Unlucky. I said, Liverpool win the league, I'll win the fantasy.
Yeah.
And he
Okay,
said,
we-
I'll take that.
I would have taken that.
Yeah.
We've got one hold this week. Talk to me.
Grossy boy.
Pascal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a gross owner.
I'm keen to get your thoughts because I put this one in.
Yeah, I'm actually every single week I'm so close to dropping because he's another player that I feel we've spoken about this the whole year, that I feel like he's punching.
Yeah.
I don't think that these numbers are actually realistic for his capability, but it's the team that he's in which is like making me
Keeping me there.
yeah.
Okay.
Like he's gone 4 weeks in a row with, 3s and 2s.
Yeah.
And he does like a little break between goals, but the one before that was 3 goals. But yeah, I'm potentially that one where it's like 1 or 2 more weeks of zeros.
If there's someone
hard,
better to
man.
pick up,
Yeah,
I'm
stopping
probably
you.
going to do it.
It's hard because Brighton is so fire right now. And you look at this, I'm looking, because is he getting the starts?
Yeah, he's starting every game.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a table here of the expected goals from the teams. And City is the highest on 12.54. Brighton is second on 12.42. Like right behind City. So there are goals in that team. So it's like, for me, dropping him is like, mentally at the moment, dropping someone from like a top team.
Yeah. Exactly why I'm holding.
So for me, I think you hold. You just have to see.
The stats are there, and same with the individual stats of, on the site with the creativity and threat. Like they're popping off when there's certain weeks. So
Brap, 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 pop, pop, pop.
pop, pop.
So yeah, anyway.
Don't drop.
Yeah, don't drop. Okay, so look, I'll continue down this table because I think it's quite interesting. I screenshotted this today. Arsenal are next on 11.61, not third. Fourth is Liverpool
wow.
for expected goals, 10.98. So maybe they're coming. Maybe these goals are coming.
But there's been so many, there's been decent shots.
I'd say a lot of that's
Nothing looking
Nunez
good.
because he's been expected to score
There's
every
so
week and
many
he still doesn't score.
shots.
And then Brentford United kind of follow
Yeah.
with 9.44 and 9.36 kind of expected goals. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. I wouldn't expected Liverpool to be there.
No, it hasn't felt that way
But-
at all.
Brighton are a standout from those kind of couple of teams that are really performing well, like, your Brentfords, your Fulhams. It's still Brighton who are
Yeah.
kind of expected to score the most amount of goals.
Graham Potter must be ruining that
Oh, yeah.
transfer. Well, actually, until when he looks at his bank account and
Yeah.
sees, this is a job for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really care
Yeah.
who's scoring.
And long term.
Yeah.
I was gonna say living in Liverpool, even in London too, but Brighton's pretty nice down by the coast.
Brighton's
so
pretty
Oh,
nice,
it goes
but-
clubbing.
I wouldn't.
It goes clubbing down by the beach.
It's on the
Yeah.
pier.
With Fatboy Slim. He's from Brighton.
Hanging out.
$3 vodka Red Bulls down at I can't even
Down
remember the
at
name of the
£3.
place.
Here Hotel.
Probably
Yeah.
not anymore. That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's probably like
Oh,
$3, £3.50
yeah.
now. All right. Well,
Maybe.
okay. Let's move on to our pickups. Or do we have any questions this week? We haven't had questions in ages, lads.
Nah, the peeps aren't hitting us up.
I might even get something up live. Like maybe I haven't even seen.
Okay. Well, Miles is going to have a look. We'll do things in reverse this week. We'll do our pickups first. If a question comes in, we'll answer it after.
Let's do
go, Hito. Who's your pickups?
My first pickup is Somerville. I think I said it right.
He
Is it
looked
Somerville?
so good.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I
like,
thought.
and
Leeds Somerville?
Yeah,
We
Leeds.
saw how much form he can have.
Yeah, he looked very good earlier.
He
this
was
season.
on fire the whole game. He had so many shots. Against Man U have been really good. His threat count on this game was 51, which is fucking high.
Wow.
That's like hat trick level.
Yeah, geez.
So he was so involved. I thought he looked amazing. So I'm like, very underrated punt before, any form. We got an assist last week. But I think with Everton and Southampton as the next two
Well,
fixtures,
they've just fired their manager.
they did.
So, is there any news of a new manager?
It sounds like they're keeping, I think, the current people in charge for a little bit.
So it's
Is
the
that-
under 21s guy, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's talk of actually Jesse March going to Southampton because they just fired their manager.
What?
Yeah, they had the dude in for like a month
It's just
or
a
two.
convenience thing.
Wow.
But that's a good pickup, I think, from Southampton. But I just thought Somerville looked amazing against United, and with Everton, Southampton on the run,
Mm.
I love that.
I really like
That's
it.
the next two.
Yep.
I've also got Kilman as a Wolves defender.
Yep.
Going back to that discussion earlier. And my other one was Trossard, just in case he's not been picked up. Because I wouldn't have held him before this. I would have been, I was someone talking about having dropped him and not hang on to him. But now that he's come on, scored,
Mm.
this is the time, I think, to take that punt on if he takes Martinelli's spot for a bit.
Yeah.
I agree.
And, that would be a good manager decision,
Yeah.
to actually drop Martinelli and get that hunger in him again.
Yeah,
Because,
it's clearly not working.
he just
right?
signed the new contract.
Yeah.
So sometimes we see that the player actually gets a little bit more complacent
Yeah.
after signing new
Mm.
contracts.
Lackadaisical.
Think
So-
about what he can spend all his money on.
Oh,
So maybe drop him to the
rollies.
bench, maybe
Rollies.
think about his actions, and then once he gets
Yeah.
back out there, he can start
Maybe, man. He's
firing.
got Trossard right on his heels. and-
Exactly.
You wouldn't want Trossard riding heels. Like the form he was in for a minute this season, he was fire.
Oh, it's not just a random youngster, right? It's
No.
like an established first team player that's nipping at your
That
heels.
wants first team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. Miles, are you still looking up questions, or are you?
No, I had a look,
nothing?
and there's actually a bit too much stuff for me to go through right
Inbox
now.
is
I'm
dry.
going to have to actually have
Okay.
a quick look around.
So, Milesy, who have you got in your pickups?
Okay, so I've put Kalichi on there because I just want to remind viewers, listeners, that he needs
Want
to
to
be picked up.
reiterate.
Yeah,
And shout out to anyone who is a viewer and just literally watches the screen while they listen to our podcast, because Miles keeps calling them viewers, but
Well, it's just because I'm reminiscing the future when we might have some video content.
oh geez, now we have to do it.
Little secret thing that's just developing in the
We're going to put
background.
shirts on, boys.
Yeah.
No one listens this far anyway.
My top's going to be off. Nah.
Yeah.
okay.
Get your taps out.
And then second one's Gundy, who we just mentioned.
Yeah.
I think he's such an impact player,
I like
and
that punt.
I think that City are just going to go crazy with all of this news.
Fucker steal mine, you bastard.
Just
Oh, I did just add it, but I didn't see yours.
That's
What
what
a
that's what you
fucker!
get for letting him go before you, mate.
I didn't look at
Who
yours.
else have you taken?
My last one's Carlos Alcaraz, who I mentioned from Southampton. I think he looked really good. And if you've got a spare spot in your midfield, I wouldn't be, I'd be pretty happy with a punt.
I
Yeah,
like
right.
it after a goal this week.
I'll take out Gundy because I'll let you have it.
No. Well, now I was frantically looking up something else.
No, just go with the two you got, mate. Don't feel pressured.
Okay, no, I don't feel pressure ever. I'm actually really cool,
It's always
calm
pressure.
under situations.
I've seen
I
you
can see
feel
the
pressure
Jesus, the
on the
fantasy
golf course,
site is
sweating.
fucking
the
about
sweat.
right now on me.
I know
Okay.
it's real bad right now.
So am I up?
Yeah.
Just 1 second. Miles, you
Panic,
fuck.
searching.
Oh, how does? Oh God, it's flipping out. Can someone look up Tarkowski's fixtures for me?
Oh yeah, I've got him here.
He's already in my pickups there, but I just wanted
Leeds,
to be able to
Villa,
say.
Arsenal, Forest, and Brentford. He's got a double with the Villa Arsenal.
Okay, so I'm liking Tarkowski. He got in with a goal last week in the Everton game this week off the bar as well. Looked like it was going in.
Yeah.
And then there was the counter goal.
Good threat. So yeah, exactly. So led to a counter goal.
Dicey likes
Maybe
to
a bit
shore
too
up the
committed.
defense. So
Exactly. So I don't know. To me, with those fixtures and the little bump, the Pulis bump that we discussed last week,
The Pooley bump.
I just think Tarkowski might be a good little shout. Just
I like it.
punty, but he's looking like to be a goal threat all of a sudden. So
oh yeah,
Well, he's Sean's boy. He's Dykey's boy.
yeah, and exactly.
Burnley
There's
boy.
a history.
Yeah.
There's a history there.
Yeah.
Okay, next Firmino. We've already talked about it. For me, it's punt worthy.
Yeah.
I think
just play the gamble of who ends up running.
if you can afford that third striker spot to have a swing on him, based on that little run of form he had, if he gets that again, fuck, you want to be on board for that. And it could be coming. He's off the bench already. They're clearly already resorting to him. So we'll see.
I like it.
Last one was Gundogan. But I'm just going to reinforce what Miles said. And
That's
say,
how good your pickup was. that
Yeah.
I picked
Because
him.
the fucking hilarious part is I bring it up during the pod and he goes, oh, yeah, good pickup. Throws it in down the bottom. Fucking steals my pickup.
I needed one more, and I was like, "Fuck, that's who I was thinking about."
You're like, that's a good pickup. Oh, I just wonder. Now I know how you get yours. You just listen to me during the pod and go, yeah, good
"Oh,
pickup.
mate, that's why I'm going so bad this season because I listened to you too."
Yeah.
No, look, Gundy looked good going forward. He really was getting very far forward, and he historically has gotten pretty far forward in these games for City.
Yeah.
So if he manages to kind of keep a little run of form, I like it.
Me too.
And the fixtures look nice for the next little bit too. Forest, Bournemouth,
Yeah.
Newcastle, Palace.
I could say
they all look good.
I'll
yeah.
say Willian is the other one.
that's who I was thinking about.
Oh, fuck. Everyone I brought up.
No, I like Willian.
Yeah.
Do you want to trade for Salah again?
We already said the good reasons. No, oh, dude, maybe. It's probably
Haaland.
worth a lot more now.
Haaland. Instantly.
I'll give you Nunez.
When you get him.
Yeah.
I mean, look, he's in my pickups. We'll see.
Yeah, but I'm doing terribly this week.
Yeah,
I'm
but
Thomas the Tank.
he'll be right. He'll be right.
Unknowingly tanking.
All right, boys. Well, I think that's it for another week.
Yep.
Love it. Peace out.
Peace.
Bye.